We have visitors. Get your kicks on Route 66. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. She's the bottle person. What is today? Oh, it's Monday. She must come here on Mondays. My car is parked there with the keys in it. The lights are off and all that kind of stuff. I ran into her a couple times. I can't raise my voice, or maybe I can. This could be an interview. Like Field of Dreams here. Alright. Well, she's doing her thing. We'll get to our show here this morning. It is the 13th. Monday, the 13th. And it was 2 pictures this morning. Of course, I have a small news feed. But they were both about the same thing, about the same issue. And people had different feelings towards it. I would guess. I don't know why they posted it. But one, it was about a certain issue. Like I said, it was about a certain issue, possibly even a flag. And the mood was. I had the mood all set there. I mean, before she pulled in, I was doing my acting meditation, my method kind of thing. I was sitting on this bench here, trying to get into some kind of error. I mean, definitely the past, because it's needed. It's needed today here. I mean, we need history. We need something. We need something to go by, and through our history. I mean, when we talk about the things that are going on here, that's all we can do. This is stuff just to make things smooth, so people can just move along through the system, so they don't have any kind of difficulties, any major problems, so they're able to take care of themselves, others, maybe if they want to have a family, all that kind of stuff. But we're looking. Hold on, I gotta undo my water here. Excuse me. I don't know what she's doing. Now it's kind of creepy. So it turned into, actually, my frame of mind was, because I was at a baseball field. I was sort of gonna do like Kevin Costner or something like that. But the way this girl is walking around, just looks like Halloween of some sort. Let me just have my little water here, and we'll see what we have. Come on, baby. I should. I mean, I know it's late in the season. I know we really didn't get involved with. That's why I said it's gonna be all new. But to be honest with you, we want to make it. Whatever we do, we want to have substance. We want to hit homers. No more of these these loud singles. I don't know, or grand slams. We want to be hot. I like the Red Sox. She's still going. I mean, well, what's her story? I mean, pulling up here, I don't know, it's gotta be almost 4 in the morning, and going through, picking up bottles. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I see it a lot. But yesterday, when I was waiting for my peanuts, there is this gentleman. There's a lot. Throughout doing my videos, I would see them. They would just collect bottles just to get a beer. Just to get a beer. And the owner of the store is because we're out there waiting, because, he's a little late. He's like, that guy's not panhandling. I said, no, he's a nice guy, I talked to him. You got to get to know people. Stories. I mean, he once told me a story when he was in somewhere in New York. I don't know, Queens or Brooklyn. I said, what was your biggest find? And he said, like, about $134 worth or whatever. And I said, well, how'd you get him there? I forget. But anyway, we'll call her Sheila. Sheila's getting into her car. We'll get back to our story here. It is the Monday, the 13th. So what we have here, we have a picture, and behind that picture, there's a statement to something, something that's a symbol, and the other, like I said, the other one, a total opposite view, contrasting. They're contrasting. They're not quite together. I hope. And like I said, when I did the show a year ago, and I noticed one day somebody on MSNBC said complicit, and then like for the whole month, every time I was like listening to people that are like them, like similar, like with the same thing. Like yesterday, Joy Reid was off, and Jonathan Capehart was taking over the helm, and he did a nice interview with Nancy Pelosi. And during this interview, I kept on being conscientious of how many times she was saying the American people, the American people, the American people, LGBT, Latinos, African American, all this kind of stuff. Just repeating and repeating. We want to make it good and all that kind of stuff. We want to get the economy going. We don't need someone who is like dividing us and all this kind of stuff. And getting back to the pictures, like this. All right, I'll get back into. All right, she's gone. I got silence here. All right, let me get back to Field of Dreams. I guess Earl Jones is in it, and Ray Liotta. A lot of names I can't pronounce. Like the girl Kimberly Garfloy. I don't know. She was on Fox. Got nice legs. Jamie Colby has better legs, by the way, but she is a beauty. I have my water again. All right, clear my throat. Get your kicks on Route 66. All right, we're good. Just finally we're getting getting rid of that. It could be climate change, all that kind of stuff, but I think could be a lot of other things we don't know. Like when somebody has something, they go to the doctor and they'll give her something. It might work, it might not. As they say, it could all be in your head. It could be something that you're making up. But it's just the morning. You just have this little thing, and it's fine. You sniff your nose a little bit, and that's it. And then you clear it up. Breathing's fine, all that kind of stuff. You can smell the beautiful grass in the dirt. And whatever. You remember just being out on a bench and smelling somebody cooking something. That's a skill, just knowing. If you can just tell what somebody's cooking, is it chicken cuisine? And then this thing here. Alright, the thing with pictures. Alright, we go from we're on the internet and everything, and people, I'm just looking at the timer. Being offended. Alright, say the Whopper or the double cheeseburger. I got up. There was I seen a Burger King flyer, and it had the double cheeseburger on there. And I'm blow drying my hair looking at the double cheeseburger, and I'm saying to myself, it makes you want to eat. For some people, that'd be a day. That's a day for me there. Just get. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna get some of these double cheeseburgers. Maybe stop at the store a little. Get a few things. That's it. Especially on people's days off. People that work their tail off, and they gotta pay their dues, and they gotta pay this, and they gotta pay that. sometimes that's it. Like, it's like, and then I mean, I'm just saying the double cheeseburger just has it, and to other people it's just offending. Like when they see like, oh, it's you killed a cow, you killed an animal, you did this, you did that. Why aren't you eating vegan? All this kind of stuff. And when we first met Johnny Morgan, I wanted to do something. I wanted to explain all the fast food places, all the restaurants around here. And, people have a tendency to put it on somebody else. Like, it's like convenient. If you're there and maybe like you posted a picture of that or you mentioned something, it's very easy. Like just to, I mean, because they don't want to go with someone else. They don't want to offend somebody else. Maybe they look for something like an easy target to, like, take it out on when, it has nothing to do with me. I didn't make this country. I didn't make that picture. Just like, on the internet. I didn't do none of this. Someone posted that. Just like when I post something, it's just my thoughts on things. Two contrasting views. You got one saying like this is what this symbol means, and you have another saying this is what this symbol means, or why can't we, object to that symbol. Imagine that. Everybody gets all frustrated. For what? You're entitled. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your thoughts. If you want to if you want to do something, then why shouldn't someone else be able to do something? If that's your belief, then why can't somebody else do something that you possibly don't agree with? Isn't that what it's about? I mean, you find something offensive, then you want someone else to agree with you. I mean, fine, okay, you get people to agree with you. Does it make it right? Probably does. But what about the other people? Person, thing, places. They're just supposed to, like, not feel something.